Oh, damn. CJAX got some spoiler alerts for y'all. And it's for WrestleMania 41. Now, it's not a long video like the last videos he's been doing, but this one's worth listening to. So we're going to go ahead and listen to what he has to say.
Potential spoilers for WrestleMania 41, okay? Obviously, what I'm about to discuss, take it with a grain of salt, because there's no way anything can be 100% confirmed, 6 or 7 weeks out from WrestleMania, okay? So let's just be honest with ourselves. However, if this report is 100% legit, that means that we may be looking at the actual spoiled ending of Mania 41. Now, obviously, we know that Mania 41 is going to end, right, with John Cena versus Cody Rhodes in the main event of the show. This is obviously, what's going to happen because this is John Cena's final Mania. They're fighting for the WWE Championship, etc. This is going to main event, okay, whether we like it or not. Whether you like it, you don't like it, you love it, you hate it, embrace it, and enjoy the ride that CJAX is taking you on. But anyways, this is basically the final match of the show. Now, obviously, last week with John Cena turning heel, it turned a lot of heads. It was a super mainstream moment. Everybody was talking about John Cena's heel, John Cena's heel. So now he's going to fight Cody Rhodes. But like I mentioned in a previous video, Cody Rhodes and John Cena are apparently not slated to show up until March 17th, which basically means that John Cena and Cody, after that great segment, right, are basically not going to be here for 2 or 3 weeks. So now they're going to have about 4 weeks to build the actual match for Mania that happens at like April 20th. You know what I'm saying? So that's the situation with that. However, right, everyone's kind of questioning, will John Cena win this belt? Will Cody retain? Yada, yada, yada. But this recent report basically states that John Cena's next confirmed dates after WrestleMania, right, which again, John Cena's dates have been confirmed every time this year, right? So far, we've had January 6th Netflix, we had the Royal Rumble, we had Elimination Chamber, and now we have March 17th with Cody Rhodes, and I think like March 24th or maybe the 31st as well, right? And all these dates have been confirmed, and Cena showed up on every date that has been confirmed. And now they're saying that John Cena, dates confirmed after WrestleMania, which he only has 36 dates total for this year, his retirement tour. He's showing up on May 30th, June 13th, and then June 20th, which basically means that John Cena is not scheduled to show up until 5 weeks after WrestleMania 41, meaning that John Cena might actually be getting beat by Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania 41, bro. Now, I'm not going to take this as 100% confirmation, of course, because you never know. But what I will say is, as I go ahead and continue to break this down, John Cena, bro, after that incredible, insane heel turn that he just had last weekend at Elimination Chamber, if they go forward and have Cody Rhodes beat this dude at Mania 41, I'm done.
Sure, that's how I feel about Rhea. If she don't turn heel and crash out and go after Liv Morgan and for all the things that she done this year and last year, shoot, I'm done too.
I don't even know what to even say at this point. You can't have him do all of that just to get destroyed by Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania. It makes absolutely no sense. John Cena will have sold his soul to The Rock for basically nothing. John Cena should have a heel championship reign that actually enables him to have a full-on reign where he's actually able to show up multiple times throughout the year. Because after this, he had the Raw Netflix, he has 36 dates the whole year, I'm pretty sure, right? So Raw Netflix, that's 1. Royal Rumble, 2. Elimination Chamber, that's 3. The 3 SmackDowns he'll be on with Cody, that's 6. Mania 41 itself, that's 7 dates. Then you have these 3 dates, so that's 10 dates. That's 10 dates by basically the end of June. There's 6 months left, and he has to fill out 26 more dates. So he may actually not win this championship, bro. Like, this is getting we're in scary hours, as they call it, right? Like, this is insanity. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen next with this man, but this is actually starting to get out of hand. Because if he did win the championship, it would make absolutely 0 sense for him to not show up for 5 weeks after. But to be fair, he just won the chamber and he ain't showing up for 2 or 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? He lost the Rumble and didn't show up for 5 weeks. So, I mean, you never know what could potentially happen with the situation. But again, this is not a good sign, especially when I know there's 26 dates left in the year. He could potentially just be, losing to Cody just to build back up to eventually beat Cody when he's an official face and maybe Cody turns heel. But this is not good, man. This is, oh my gosh, bro. I really hope that John Cena does not lose to Cody Rhodes. And on top of that, this could also be a misdirection for another reason, of course. Roman Reigns, right? Roman Reigns is scheduled to show up on the 20th or the 21st episode of SmackDown, okay, for March. So, that's the situation with that. But next week in that steel cage match in Madison Square Garden, Raw on Netflix, Seth Rollins versus CM Punk, we all know that there's a good chance Roman Reigns is likely going to show up, inside of that match. So we just have to honestly take everything that we get with a grain of salt. However, right, there's no actual confirmation of any of this stuff. One thing I am going to say before we continue this, dealing with another year of Cody Rhodes would be awful for business. If Triple H actually decides, hey, I'm going to help Cody retain this belt, right? And then Cody's going to retain the belt and we're going to go ahead and move on with another year of Cody Rhodes. This will possibly go down as one of the worst decisions of all time. And quite frankly, because of this news, I think that as we get closer to Mania, as Cody and Cena have their segments in a couple weeks, I do think that the fans are either going to turn on Cody Rhodes or they're going to make it very abundantly clear, right, that John Cena is the guy they want to win the championship. Because at some point, Triple H has to get the message, loud and clear from the fans. And I think he will get the message loud and clear. And the fans are going to revolt at this idea, obviously, because again, why would you want to see John Cena lose his final WrestleMania match? Number two, why would you not want to see a John Cena heel title run the rest of the year, right? Now that he's the Rock's champion, you can work into the storyline John Cena not showing up. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a Hollywood guy. He's working with the Hollywood Rock, the final boss Rock. He doesn't need to be there, right? Kind of like how Roman was showing up once or twice a month. That's all John Cena needs to do. You know what I mean? He still has 26 dates left. He has enough to go full time the last quarter of the year. So, I mean, it's not really that bad in my personal opinion in terms of what the story could be if John Cena isn't showing up even after winning the belt. But Cody Rhodes winning that championship basically ensures to us, right, that number one, either The Rock has to go and take the belt from him, or number two, there's going to be a bunch of crazy interferences at WrestleMania 41. Now, specifically, the biggest interference I'm thinking of is maybe Stone Cold Steve Austin. Obviously, Stone Cold and Cody, there was some podcast they did a couple years ago and some tweet that Stone Cold put out last Mania season, basically saying if Cody ever needs some help, I'll be able to give him a hand, which basically alludes to the fact that, Stone Cold potentially could have helped Cody beat up on The Rock, you know what I'm saying, and reignite that stuff with Rock and Austin from, 50 or 20, 30 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So that's really the situation with that. But at the end of the day, all I know is that if they go down this route, I'm not looking forward to it. I do really think that at the end of Cena's retirement tour, I do think he should be the one who relinquishes the belt or just loses straight up to a talent. But I don't know who that talent could be. I just don't see a scenario where in the main event of WrestleMania, you decide, hey, Cody Rhodes, come beat John Cena, bro. I got you. I don't think Cody can take that, right? Because Cody is supposed to be the new, John Cena of the wrestling industry. It's just not going to work, right? John Cena is not Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes is not John Cena. In terms of charisma, talent, skill, promo ability, in-ring consistency, they're not the same person. So Cody Rhodes winning the belt would basically be a slap in the face to the John Cena retirement tour, and there would be absolutely zero reason for it as far as I'm concerned. So quite frankly, I mean, if I'm them, bro, I think it's time to bite the bullet, man. We have to find a way in order to get John Cena to get this championship and maybe build into a storyline where John Cena turns on The Rock or The Rock turns on John Cena. There has to be something there because now we're building for Mania 42 after Mania 41 is over, and the build for Mania 42 is likely, if The Rock is available, we're likely finally going to get Roman and Rock next year is what's going to happen. So I think what's possible is that Roman Reigns could end up helping Cody Rhodes at Mania 41, or Stone Cold could end up helping, but either way, there will be some seeds planted soon for Rock and Roman, because right now, Roman Reigns isn't doing anything, But hey, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I just hope that Triple H is not, delusional enough to put his golden boy Cody Rhodes in the championship spot for another year, because if Cody wins this match, that means he's unbeatable. If The Rock and John Cena team up and can't beat you, you're not getting beat by anyone. If Roman Reigns in the peak of his championship reign, right, or at least in his championship reign, along with the final boss Rock, right, Solo, Jimmy, you know what I'm saying, the bloodline at his side, if they couldn't beat Cody Rhodes at Mania 40, and then Cena and Rock cannot beat Cody Rhodes at Mania 40, then there's no logical way to have Cody Rhodes lose that championship within the next year or two. So that would mean that you're going to give Cody Rhodes a 2 or 3 year championship reign built off of lies, garbage, and nothing. So I don't know. I'm not worried about it because, again, nothing's set in stone. But let me know what you think about this in the comment sections below. I'm curious if people actually want to see Cody retain his championship, because I think the fans are going to turn on Cody Rhodes very soon. Even if John Cena's heel, they're still going to always take John Cena over Cody Rhodes, right? If they have any sense, of course, and they weren't born in like 2018. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just how it is. John Cena's the objectively probably the greatest of all time. And he's an icon. He's a legend of the industry, and he got a lot of people into wrestling. So it would make no sense for him to be in his final Mania, turns heel, does that amazing segment just to lose. It would basically prove that Triple H is booking based off of shock factor and not off of quality and not off of what is best for business. So let me know what you think about Cody potentially winning and it being spoiled in the comment sections below. And as always, I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Peace out and one love.
Yeah, well, look, I don't think that John Cena is going to lose. I think he's going to beat Cody Rhodes for the title. I don't see, any way or shape or form that he's going to lose, especially with his retirement fund. I do believe that he's going to beat Cody, and he's going to be the 7-time WWE champion. So, but y'all can comment down below. What do you guys think? Do y'all agree with CJAX about this spoiler alert? Do you think it's real or do you think it's fake? Comment down below. Let me know. Get in the comment box and make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new. I'll catch you on the next video. All right? I'm out.